So, good afternoon, all of you. Here I am presenting my current work here, therapeutic inhibition of PRC gamma in attenuate n- neuronal endoplasmic reticulum and improve functional recovery after TBI. So first of all, TBI is a major cause of death and disability. It's lead to motor and cognitive functions also. So I am focusing on PI3K gamma pathway. So primarily this protein expressed in the immune cells, and this lead to different neuropathological conditions. So we also find out after a deletion means knockout PSC gamma knockout, it's improving neurological disorder as well as cognitive function. So we are focusing to potential and targeting PI3K gamma on TBI treatment. So here we just present our preliminary data to how to PSC gamma inhibition protect neuronal outcomes. So for TBI model, we use CCI device to induce traumatic injury. This instrument induce moderate to severe injury, and Dr. Porter also showing you working on same model. He also showing this instrument causes moderate to severe damage, and he also most of results he also showing in his presentations. So I'm just going through my results. So for this experiment, I use a B6 mice for experiment. We used only male mice for this experiment. So before going to start experiment, first we validate this protein in our knockout mice. So we find out PI3K gamma. So we find out PI3K gamma protein expressed in normal mice like a vascular structure. But after TBI 1, 3, and 7 days, we find out this protein expressed like a neuronal structure. And also when we use knockout mice, we found no expression in as well as SAM as well and TBI group. So that means this protein only expressed in during the TBI induction. So this result we need to confirm with her double immunostaining PI3K as well as NEU1. We find out in same group PI3K gamma expressed like in vascular structure. Here you can see in the cortex, CA1 and CA3 regions. But after TBI, it's expressed like a neuronal structure. To confirmation of this protein, we use a PMN. PMN is a positive control for PI3K gamma expressions. So we find out in knockout mice, we have no expression of PI3K gamma, but after and we use for PMN and as well as brain sample for same group, we found expressing in both region. But after knockout, we get no expression in these two groups. So that's when we confirm PI3K only. They have potentially roll off in the TBI room. So this is our experimental model. We use 3 objective. First, we use to find out optimal dose for TBI treatment. So here we use day 0, we do the TBI, and after 2 hours, we start the treatment. So for treatment, we use AS605240. AS650 is a PI3K gamma selective inhibitor, which one we dissolve in 0.5% carboxymethyl plus 0.25% 220. So post 2 hours, we start a 7 dose for multiple drug concentration 1 mg to 50 mg. And in starting 1 to 28 days, we use for motor function. After 28 days, we use for cognitive functions. So motor function, we use beam walk, grip, and rotoward. And for cognitive function, we use Burness, OFT, NORT. And post 35 days, we collect the brain sample for histological study. In histological study, for motor function, we use a beam walk, rotor rod, and grip test. We found drug treatment showing improvement in compared with the vehicle group, and this drug have no significant difference in the body weight. Similarly, we use Burness test. Burness test we use for spatial learning memory. NORT we use is for the cognition memory, as well as OFT used for anxiety related behavior. So we find out drug treatment group showing the high improvement in the drug treated groups, as well as NORT showing improvement in the drug treated groups. Next, we perform to secondary hippocampus damage, neuronal damage after TBI. Because TBI, due to the TBI, it's lost the cortex region, but we can't protect the primary damage. So our focus mainly protect to secondary damage like a hippocampus in CA1, CA3 region. So for live neuron cell staining, we use Nissl staining. So we find out after treatment, we highly significant life sense, as well we use for HE staining for dead neurons. We find out minimal number of dead cells in the CA1 and CA3 regions. So on the basis of this drug, we optimize more than 30 mg per kg body weight is suitable for our further experiments. So for further experiment, we chosen for 3 days time point for a mechanistic study. So we chosen ER stress related pathway. So here is our objective, our experimental plan. Post 2 hours, we start the drug dosing 30 mg per kg body weight. We chooses 3 doses for continuous 3 days. After 3 days, we collect the samples for ER stress and microglia activation related marker. First, we stain with phospho-ELF. We found in cortex region as well as CA3 and CA1 region have less number of phospho-ELF. But in the treatment in the TBI group, we found a highly expressed protein in the cortex, CA3 and CA1 region. After treatment, we found a significant down regulation of this phospho-ELF2 protein. Similarly, ATF4 also similar pattern like a phospho-ELF. And CHOP also. CHOP is a nuclear protein which one lead to cell death. We find out down-regulated in the drug treatment group in the cortex, CA1 and CA3 regions. Further, we check EBA1 positive microglia cells. So here you can see the highly activated microglia cell present in the cortex region as well as CA3 and CA1 region. But after treatment, the expression of microglia cells is down-regulated. That means this drug also showing anti-neuroinflammatory effects. So we hypothesize that due to the TBI, PI3K gamma highly expressed in the neuron, and which one lead to ER stress to different protein pathway and lead to secondary neuronal damage. After treatment with AS65240, we get a down-regulated of this pathway and we are protecting secondary neuronal injury. So we summarize, we assess motor function day 3 to day 21. We uses a beam walk, rotor walk, grip test, as well we uses for cognitive function day 29 to day 35. We find out more than 30 mg kg body weight orally they are protecting. So we chosen 30 mg per kg body weight for further secondary damage. We find out this pathway, this is protective through the phospho-ELF2, ATF4 and CHOP related pathway. So our results suggest that PRC gamma inhibition as a selective inhibitor possible therapeutic strategy in the TBI group. So we need to understand mechanistic therapeutic inhibition of PRC gamma, confirm long-term neuroprotective as well as cell-specific involvement in neuronal hippocampus neuropathy. And also we want to add some old male and female mice to potential synergetic effect of PI3K gamma inhibitions. Thank you.